Yo, 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 what's up? Thought I'd do something a little different tonight. There's no podcast this week. Alex is off. So I said I'd go live on a couple of my channels. So we are live right now on two Twitch channels, Marvelous Chats and Finta182. And we're live here on the main channel. What's up, everybody? Just want to try to set something up here real quick. No, I was going to try and link the two Twitch channels together, but I guess I can't. Forget it. It's all good. What's happening? How are we? Stream Element says that I am live. Go follow my Clips channel. Yeah, I just wanted to come live. Wanted to have a quick chat about Daredevil, the Avengers casting, the Reacher finale, just like some stuff because I'm gonna forget about a lot of it by next week. By the time we sit down with Alex again, so I just thought, fuck it, let's just hang out. Let's just hang out. How is everyone? Hope everyone's doing good. If you're watching us on YouTube, make sure you like the stream. If you're watching us on Twitch, just yeah, follow the channels, I suppose. We're going to play some games on Fortnite when this is over as well. So if you want to continue to hang out, just head over to my Twitch channel at Finta182 and we can watch over there. Yo, Bobby, what's up, dude? How are you? So, yeah, big little spoiler warning to anyone who hasn't seen the newest episodes of Daredevil, although they came out on Tuesday night for America, but Wednesday for us. So I pretty much watched the episodes last night. There's two episodes. They're about 45 minutes each, including credits. And yeah, they were pretty good. They were pretty good. Just got in from the gym, so I'm drinking some protein. Protein. Bobby, how are you, dude? Do you watch Daredevil? Um, yeah. So episode 5 was kind of. I've seen a lot of people kind of talking shit about episode 5 because it was kind of just like a little solo story. Like it was kind of just off the main kind of storyline. It was just a kind of like I don't want to say spin off, but like it was like a side quest or something if you want to talk gaming. Um, like literally, it was just kind of like a bank heist episode. But I thought it was fucking great. Like I'm a big fan of Supernatural, as people know who watch the channel, and the fact that they just spent the whole time kind of in a bank heist and stuff. It was actually really cool. Not your sort of thing. That's understandable, bro. What are you watching at the moment? Are you watching anything good? Almost finished my course. Let's go, dude. Top of the class. Look at you, you little nerd. Fair play, dude. Fair play. But yeah. So kind of what I liked about the episode, I suppose, is just number one, we got to meet Kamala Khan's dad. He worked in the bank. Maddie goes in to try and get a loan, and basically, I knew it was him straight away. I was like, "Oh shit, that's Kamala's dad, isn't it? Like Miss Marvel's dad." And then you see the little like pop figure on the fucking counter and stuff. I was like, "Okay, this is pretty fucking cool." And then obviously shit goes down. Big Irish gang come in to try and rob the place. I love like how much the Irish are in this season. I think it's pretty hilarious. Yo, Ollie, what's up? How are you? Seven Deadly Sins anime, grown up ones and two, drifting videos. Oh, interesting. Do you drive? What's up, Ollie? How are you? Guys, I appreciate everybody popping in. Yeah, sorry. So the episode kind of starts off, yeah, and like a big Irish gang come in. They like kind of hold a bank heist. Matt leaves the bank, but then ends up coming back and just gets involved in it. I thought it was pretty cool. Yo, Dan, what's up, dude? How are you? Um, I know you probably missed the start of it, but just I'm live on a couple of channels here tonight, just kind of shooting the shit for a little bit because there's no podcast this week. So I just thought I'd throw a little live stream up, and I'm doing a multi stream across YouTube and Twitch. So just said I come in, talk about Daredevil a little bit, talk about the Avengers casting and stuff like that. Just kind of hang out for a little bit, and then maybe we'll just continue to stay live over on Twitch, and we'll just play some Fortnite or something just for the end of the night. Foggy is back. Woot woot. Disclaimer: Foggy is not back. I've learned to just ignore and not listen to what Dad posted in the chat because it's all shite. What did you think, Dad, of episodes 5 and 6? I'm kind of just giving a little breakdown of episode 5, but yeah, like, did you like episode 5? I know a lot of people were saying it was weak, and I don't know. I kind of like it felt like an episode of Supernatural where they just go on a random hunt for one episode, if that makes sense. Like it was just like a kind of spin-off episode, side mission, DLC sort of thing. Which I was all for. I thought it was really cool. I kind of like what's happening with Kingpin as well. He's starting to, like, you can see the rage starting to come back, which is fucking great. Played a drift game on the PS4. Oh, that's cool. What's the game called? Um, hmm. Sorry, I just want to bring. I don't have visibility of the YouTuber here right now. Let me just pull it up here. Do 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 do. Oh, that's probably better there. Cool. Yeah, I've never multi-streamed to 3 channels before. This is pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Car X. I've never heard of it. Never heard of it. I think that'd be pretty cool. Like a kind of serialized villain of the week. I kind of like that idea. Like, who would you think? Like, would it be spread across different like heroes, or would it be like one specific hero who has a show like that? Um, because like I know like one of my girlfriend's complaints about the show is just that like there's just not even like we finished episode 6 and there still just isn't that much action in it. Like the Netflix show had a lot more action going on, and that's kind of where she's at. That's kind of her complaint. And like it's valid. It's definitely valid because I'm kind of like, yeah, I can kind of see that. But at the same time, like I kind of like where the story's going. I don't mind where they're kind of just building up a story. And obviously we get to meet Muse kind of full property in this episode. The fight that they had in the subway or wherever it is or underground, um, I thought that was going to be much later on in the series. I was kind of surprised to see Charlie putting the suit back on and everything. I thought that was going to happen a bit later. Well, sorry, I thought the suit would be on before now. Kind of ridiculous that it hasn't been on till now. Um, but I thought the fight with Muse was going to be a lot later. Just give me superhero action. Yeah. Yeah. I agree. I agree. Maybe I'd say I'm hoping that the Punisher um thing, the Punisher like prequel or whatever, or like what am I not saying prequel, showcase or whatever the fuck they're calling it, miniseries or presentation or whatever the fuck word they're using. I wonder, are they going to that? I would presume if it's only going to be like 45 minutes long or an hour long or something, it's just going to be ram packed full of action. If Bernthal has anything to do with it, I would say. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. I presume most kind of nerds in the chat have seen the Daredevil leaks, the pictures. Let's see if I can bring this up on screen real quick. Can you see that? The black suit. Oh hell yeah. The double D. The double D. I presume this is from season 2. See, I'm only actually kind of looking at them like in detail right now, but it looks like it was a red suit that maybe he just like kind of shitfully painted black and just put like a little stencil for the 2Ds because you can see all the red breaking through here. I didn't really look at it properly, but we like double Ds. Facts. Let's go. Yeah. Is that the last one? Oh shit, I'm on the wrong thing. Where's my... I'm trying to click on it on the fucking screen. That picture is so fucking cool. Absolutely badass. Love it. And as well, we have the anti-task force, the anti-vigilante task force, AVTF, and they've got the Punisher logo on them. Crazy. It's badass. Very fucking cool. Very cool. They're all over the internet today. I posted one on TikTok earlier on the Marvelous Chats TikTok thing. Someone, oh, you could have tagged it as a spoiler. Well, I put hashtag spoiler below it, but yeah, I understand. I understand people's frustrations. Did you see Robert Downey Jr. as well? Actually, I was going to talk about. So I'm just sorry. I'm flicking through my Discord here. We'll talk about that in a few minutes. But yeah, sorry. Back to Daredevil. Let's not get off track. Episode 5 was like I really enjoyed it, but so I don't really count like spoiler stuff. Like if I see like a behind the scenes thing from something that they're shooting now, I don't really count that as spoilers. It probably is absolute spoilers, but I don't really like. I think of like story stuff as like spoilers. I don't really give a shit about seeing like a character in a suit or something, or like you see Thor's new costume. Like it's like I don't give a fuck about that, you know. But I did put a hashtag spoiler in it, so we did kind of cover bases. But I suppose if I'm doing something like that again, I'll like put like pow before it and then show the picture. Something like that. That might work better. Who knows? Episode 6, obviously getting to meet Muse. Muse captures the White Tiger's niece, isn't it? It's her niece, right? I think he captures her and he's like starting to like drain her of her blood and stuff. And then we find out that he's painting all of the graffiti around the city in blood. Crazy. Then we actually have a fight between the two of them, which again, as I say, thought was going to happen a lot later. It's crossplay. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. So yeah, like I saw a really funny meme as well, where it's like where Muse is like kind of kicking the shit out of Daredevil a bit, and there's like blood spraying all over the place out of Matt's mouth and everything. And like I've said this before, but it is a bit ridiculous how like he goes into all these crime scenes and he's bleeding all over the place, and like what forensics never pick up his blood at a crime scene. But look, let's not go there. It's fucking superhero TV, We don't need to overthink it, but there's a great video going around as well. Like there's a lot of Irish people really loving episode 5 as well, because like obviously, we see Matt doing his Irish accent and stuff like that, and I thought that was pretty cool. It's he does a show, for people who don't know. He actually is in a show which is filmed in Dublin, and like it's based in Dublin as well. where he plays like an Irish gangster in it, and it's based on like real life events or whatever. But he has good practice doing an Irish accent, so I think that's why it kind of went so well. And obviously he's English in real life as well, so he's heard a lot of Irish accents in his life, I'm sure. But he did it well. He did it well. Hats off to him. We obviously got the start of Kingpin putting together the task force, which I thought was pretty cool too. I presume that's going to piss off Castle. I'm guessing. Again, to talk about behind the scenes stuff, but there were pictures that we saw probably about a year ago at this stage of Castle and Daredevil on the street, looking like they're about to go into a fight together, and Frank's in full gear. Like, so I presume by the end of this season we're probably going to get some scenes with Punisher and Daredevil together fighting the anti task force or Muse or something like that, or Kingpin or who knows. But it does look like from what I'm hearing about from a lot of the scoopers and stuff, a lot of the last two episodes appear to be new footage. So maybe that's when they brought Castle back properly or something. I don't know. The whole thing is kind of confusing because we know obviously that they did a lot of like overhaul and reshoots and stuff like that, but then like they brought Castle into episode 4. So it was like, did they shoot episode 4 at the end, but they only put it in, like they kind of just mixed it in with the older stuff? Or was 4 actually shot a while ago? Because Bernthal said that he originally rejected the role because it wasn't kind of accurate to Frank Castle and what his envision of the portrayal was. So interesting. Very interesting. What do we think about the Avengers? Was anybody watching the chair stream? I'm going to admit I watched a fair bit of it. Not all of it, but I did watch a lot of it. And when I was watching Daredevil, I had the chair stream open on my phone. What did we think? Are people happy with the casting? You watched all of it? Let's go, Dan. Let's go, Dan. You're sweaty, bro. I respect it. A lot of people weren't happy about it. I thought it was actually quite clever. I thought it was good marketing. Because again, you had millions of people watching it. I'm looking at the announcement video, which is just like the chairs all sped up, which I'm going to throw up on the screen right now. Like, this video has 6 million views in a day, which is pretty good. It has 8,700 dislikes, though. That's pretty fucking weird. The hell? It was painfully slow. Like 10 minutes, and I think people are only disliking it. Like, I don't think they're disliking the cast. They're disliking the fact that it took so long. I'm pretty sure. Like, again, Thor, Sue Storm, Captain America, again, Bucky, Lady Black Panther. Wait a minute. I've just noticed something. Was it 12 minutes between? In the actual trailer, they had like a baby chair for Paul Rudd, but in this version, it's a normal size chair. Excuse me? So they had 2 chairs for Paul Rudd and they reshot it? Like, when it got to here, again, I was watching a lot of this live, right? I'm not ashamed to say. I had it on while I was working, and you know what I mean? I could just hear it in the background. So like when the music started kicking in, I knew to kind of look at the screen, but otherwise I was just working away. But when it got to Paul Rudd, I was kind of thinking, are these people actually here? I was like, this could be like a live panel. I was like, because like, it didn't seem too outrageous at the time. But that obviously at that point, I didn't know how many fucking people were going to be in it. Yo, Sarky, what's up, brother? How are you? We're doing something a little different over here on the old channels today. I'm doing a bit of a multi-stream. I'm live on YouTube and I'm live on 2 different Twitch channels, just kind of hanging out, shooting the shit. And then what we'll do is we'll play some Fortnite on the Finto channel when I finish here. But there's no podcast this week, so I just said fuck it, we'll go live here just to kind of keep the channel alive. And if anybody's new here, if it's your first time watching this channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. We're usually live on Wednesdays doing a podcast live. Blah blah blah. Doing good. Played some Fortnite with Jeshi. Somehow lived while jamming in a bush. Let's go. Giggity giggity giggity. So yeah, at this stage, I thought, oh fuck, this is going to be a live panel. This is going to be great. And I was like, shit, Hemsworth's there, Paul Rudd's there. You know, Wyatt Russell's there, who is U.S. agent, aka the fake Captain America. I was like, yeah, this still is adding up. Namor's there. I was like, yeah, this could still be real. Yeah. The Thing. Ben Grimm's there. Simu Liu, thank fuck, he's back. I was still thinking at this stage, this could still be a live panel. I said, this was going to be amazing. That's why I was watching, because I was like, if all these come out on stage right now and start talking about Doomsday, I was like, this is going to be the best fucking announcement ever. I can't wait. Delighted that Shang-Chi's back as well. Like, incredible. I really like that movie. I want them to make another Fantastic Four movie. Bobby, I got some fucking news for you, bro. I got some bloody news for you. See this guy here? That's the Thing. That's the MCU Thing from the Fantastic Four. And this lady here, Vanessa Kirby, UK actress, you're looking at the new Sue Storm. The Fantastic Four movie is out in July. Where have you been? You're living under a rock. Florence Pugh, another English actress. So many English actors in the MCU, by the way. Like, it's actually ridiculous. Ridiculous. Florence Pugh is Yelena. For anyone who doesn't know. Kelsey Grammer. I was like, Kelsey Grammer. When I first read it, I was like, Kelsey Grammer? Who the fuck is Kelsey Grammer? And I was thinking of a lady for some reason. Obviously, Kelsey. Very, very female name. And then it's like, he was the original dude who played Beast in the original X-Men. And of course, yes, he's Frasier. So I was like, holy shit. I wasn't expecting him to be in Doomsday. Need another Punisher with Thomas Jane. Interesting. I'm about fast asleep for about 3 weeks. The news about Fantastic Four has been out for like 2 years, bro. You've been sleeping for a lot longer than that. He died in The Punisher. Facts. Yeah, they're reusing actors. How dare they? Frasier. Yeah, he played Frasier. Pretty sick. Sideshow Bob. Yes. Facts. Did you know as well that his family was murdered when he was a child? So for him to play a murderer, I think, who like hunts children as well, I thought was always kind of fucked up. Hey, own it. Lewis Pullman, for anyone who doesn't know, that's going to be Sentry. He's going to be in the Thunderbolts. Big character. He's kind of like the MCU Superman. Don't be good. Danny Ramirez is the new Falcon. He was in Captain America 4. I don't care about this guy. Moving on. Joseph Quinn is the new Human Torch, aka Johnny Storm. He was in Stranger Things. He's been in a bunch of stuff lately. Really good actor. Again, British. But fantastic. I don't think he's like a super good looking dude. Not to sound gay on the stream or anything. But he, like, Johnny Storm's character is like sex appeal. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he's a ladies' man. I don't know how this guy's going to do it. He's not really like ridiculously good looking. Like, you know, Michael B. Jordan was ridiculously good looking. Like fucking Chris Evans. So it's going to be interesting to see how they do that. But again, in all the years of the MCU and all the projects, all the movies, all the TV shows and everything, like, how many times have they got a casting wrong? Like, realistically, write it in the comments. Like, how many times have they got the casting wrong? I'm sure I can count it on one hand, if even. Like, I think they're usually knock the fucking casting out of the park. Giggity. Nah. David Harbour, another Stranger Things person who is Red Guardian, if you've trying to keep up. I know a lot of people like don't know the actors' real names, so I'm kind of just shouting them out. Winston Duke, He plays. I can't even think of his character's name. He is in Black Panther. He's like the king of the other tribe, the monkey tribe or the ape tribe or whatever they're called, who live in the mountains in Black Panther 1. Great character. I kind of wanted him to be the next Black Panther, but here we are. Anywho, moving on. This girl plays Ghost. She was like Ant-Man 2 villain, terrible. Like the character's terrible. I'm not the actress. I've yet to be seen, I suppose. But she's going to be in Thunderbolts as well. So like most of the Thunderbolts cast is going to be in this movie, which is interesting. Another English actor. Don't think he needs any introduction. Tom Hiddleston, aka Loki. Loki never dies. This one threw me. This really fucking threw me, right? Because again, I don't think I need to explain who this is. Patrick Stewart, aka Professor X, one of the greatest fucking comic book characters of all time. One of the greatest adaptations to live action. Phenomenal actor. He deserved an Oscar for Logan. I thought it was incredible. I thought that was always going to be his send off. I thought it was perfect. And then he comes back for Multiverse of Madness, which again I loved. He came out in like the yellow chair, and it was like the '97 version in live action. Absolutely incredible. And then I thought that has to be the end, right? Like he's so old at this stage. I'm like, that has to be it. Has to be over now. And he's fucking back. Wow, wow, wow. He's back. Yo, Kate, what's up? You watched the whole 5-hour stream? I don't blame you. I watched most of it too. He old. Like he's like what, 92? Somebody check it. Somebody Google it for me. I think he's 92 or 93 now. I saw a really horrible meme where it was like an old person in a wheelchair and like there's someone like holding them up to like it was like a woman like taking him to an ATM machine, obviously a rich guy or whatever. And it's like Kevin Feige taking Patrick Stewart out of retirement to bring him back to work or something. I was like, Jesus, that's bad. But at the same time, that is kind of what happened. That's what's happening, right? It's better when Stranger Things does it, personally. Yeah. Yeah. He's 84. I thought he was in his 90s. Wow. Sorry, it's flying here. We missed him. How old is Ian McKellen? Somebody Google that. Ian McKellen is the original Magneto. Gandalf. I think whoever did this gets a raise in Disney marketing. I think that as well, Kate, right? But a lot of people, like I was again like on Twitter and in a couple of other streams, and a lot of people weren't liking it. A lot of people were really pissed off. A lot of the big YouTubers and stuff were like, "This is ridiculous, terrible idea." I think they just didn't want to sit live for 5 hours. But like, I thought it was genius, really. Like I was watching the live stream on YouTube. There was, I think the highest I saw it go was like 160,000 people live watching it. There was like 10 million people watching it on the Twitter live broadcast. Crazy numbers, like insane. Like I thought it was brilliant. Like, yeah, and I think honestly, like I think there's like I don't know how many chairs there are. I don't know if people like actually counted how many chairs there were, but like this has to be as well. Like I'd say this is half the cast. I'd say they've so many people left out that weren't on the chairs that we know are going to be in the movie. Like, we know Tom Holland's going to be in it. We know Deadpool's coming. We know fucking Hugh Jackman's going to be in it. Like, and maybe if they don't show up, they'll show up at the very end and they'll be in Secret Wars or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, there's no way that they're going to keep them out of it altogether. When this name came up, I started laughing, obviously, because I'm 12 years old. But the live chat on YouTube was hilarious. Like everyone in the chat, like, Alan's what? It was so funny. So funny. But for anyone who doesn't know, this is the guy who played the original Nightcrawler in the Fox universe. So we've had like about 5 or 6 cast members, or 5 at this stage, from the original X-Men from the Fox universe, which is insane. Again, I didn't see this coming. Had to, sorry. Again, another X-Men. This is the original Mystique. Rebecca Romaine, class. Like I'd take her over. I'd take her over Jennifer Lawrence any day. Any day. Giggity. James Marsden, Donut Lord. If you watch Sonic the Hedgehog in the Fox universe, he is the original Cyclops. Great cast, great character, great actor. This one kind of threw me as well, right? Because we know that he's alive. I was kind of maybe expecting him to show up for 2 minutes in fucking Secret Wars or something like that and die real quick or something. But here he is. Channing Tatum is going to be in Doomsday. And this was like, this got me really thinking, like, well, if he's here, surely like Deadpool at least is coming across as well because they're all from the same universe, right? But maybe, yeah, it's confusing, right? The more I think about it, the more confused I get because obviously, if the original X-Men universe is coming over to the 616 for Doomsday or whatever happens, or if they all go to Battle World or whatever, I don't know exactly what's going to happen, but I'm presuming if we see Channing Tatum, we're going to see like Deadpool and stuff like that because they were all last together when they were fighting on the Void. But maybe they all got shot out of the Void at the end, and he just went to a different universe or something like that, and maybe that's where we see him. But it just doesn't make any sense that we didn't see any like big names. Like I was expecting Tom Holland, Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield, Ryan Reynolds, Hugh Jackman, like Chris Evans, Scarlett Johansson. Like I was expecting all these people to show up, like Elizabeth Olsen, all these names, and none of them popped up. So, and like I truly believe that they're all going to be in the film. So, again, not shocked. The new Reed Richards, Tom Hardy. Yeah, Tom would be a good one. I think he's going to be in Secret Wars anyway, but maybe he'll be in Doomsday as well, or maybe he'll show up in Spider-Man 4. Like I think the long-standing rumor is that Tom Holland's going to die, and then the symbiote's going to bring him back to life, and then he's going to merge with the symbiote, and then his Spider-Man will have the symbiote in Secret Wars on Battle World, like it happened in the comics originally, and then we have a comic accurate Venom. Chef's kiss, please, Kevin, make it happen. Wasn't expecting this as well. He's just sitting there. So good. So good. Do you think it was him bringing the chairs out? Imagine they had him there for 5 hours bringing chairs out each time, because the other way you could hear them like kind of setting a new chair down. Obviously, it wasn't. I'm joking, but like imagine it was. Pow! Hell yeah! Hell to the yeah! So good. So the live stream video was on for 5 hours and 27 minutes, and it had 4.9 million views on YouTube alone. Like those are some big numbers. Those are some big numbers. But hey, it was cool. It was really good. Anybody got any cast members that they wanted to see but didn't? Like I've so many, like it's ridiculous. Like Benedict Cumberbatch, like so many. Like where's Strange? Where's Wong? Where's all these people? Like there's so many cast members that I was like, what's going on? Where are they? Anybody watch Reacher? Have we got any Reacher fans in the chat right now? The finale was today of season 3. And I got to watch it on my lunch break today in work, which was kind of my Thursday tradition for the last 8 weeks, which I was thoroughly enjoying. I'm sad it's over. What a fucking series. Cannot recommend it enough. It's just, it kind of strikes me like, again, it's not the best storytelling. It's not the best acting. It's just action, like with Alan Richardson or whatever his name is. He's just a big fucking beast of a man. And I don't know, it feels like old 80s, like kind of action movie stuff. Like it's real kind of nostalgic. And the amount of people watching it is crazy. Like some of the numbers that Amazon put up, like 56 million views on this season. Like it's insane. It's absolutely insane. Like they're absolutely slaying. Whoa, I think this is the biggest comment I've ever seen on this on this. I'd love if the symbiote like saw Toby and was just like, "Hey, look who it is." You know? I think that'd be sick. I think that'd be really cool. Um, yeah, Reacher's just great. I love like the first couple of seasons in Reacher. They had like he was just so big and gigantic and jacked. And now in this season they bring in a dude who's like way bigger than him and made him look like a fucking midget. It was so funny. I absolutely loved it. It was crazy. Aquaman, he's my Aquaman. Legend. I watched a podcast with him. He was on Michael Rosenbaum's podcast there, like probably like 2 years ago, and it was pretty dark. Like I don't know if you watched the podcast called Inside of You. They always talk about like kind of mental health and all that sort of stuff on it. And Richardson was talking about how he tried to kill himself a couple of years ago, and he literally hung himself, but his neck was so big that didn't work. Like it literally he was just hanging there alive, and kind of obviously had that fight or flight moment and broke out of it or whatever. But spoiler alert for the finale, they do it in the finale, like where he ends up getting like hung up by a chain. I was just the whole time thinking back to that story. I was like, this actually happened to this dude in real life. I was like, fucking living with your trauma, like ballsy that he'd actually did that. Like it was crazy. He looks better now that he gave up the vegan crap. He was looking old as fuck during COVID, like during lockdowns and stuff. I thought that was it. He's done. Like he had like his head kind of half buzz cut and he was grey and he was looking like real skinny, real shaken. And yeah, he's just again, I don't know, like he looks as if he never left. He looks exactly the same as he did in 2019. It's like the last 6 years didn't happen for him. I like the OG Spider-Man when he's the OG Venom. That'd be pretty cool. Oh shit. Yeah, so it's kind of fun just to chill out here on these channels and just kind of shoot the shit with people. I might start doing this more. Like this isn't a podcast. It's not going to go up on Spotify or anything like that, and it's not going to be like an official episode of the podcast. Like it'll just kind of sit as a little live stream on YouTube. But RDJ blipped in real life. It's literally that's what it's added up to. We all aged. He just went backwards. He stayed the same. Oh, that's fucking great, dude. Yeah, if you're watching this on YouTube, make sure you like hit the fucking like button and subscribe to the channel if you're new, all that beautiful stuff. I'm gonna probably just play some games of Fortnite. So I'm just gonna end this stream here and I'm just gonna go live on my Twitch channel. So if people want to hang around and just stay chilling with us, we'll be over on Twitch, just playing some Fortnite. I still got to get the umbrella for the OG season 3. I'm terrible. He said himself because he went vegan. Yeah, like I see that happening to a lot of people. Like diet is very important and can fuck with you, right? Crazy. Podcast is going to be back next week on Wednesday. Same bat channel, same bat time. So we'll be talking about those 2 episodes with Alex, and then there'll be one more. So it'll be episode 7, I think. So we'll have 3 episodes of Daredevil to talk about, and then any other kind of little nerdy bits in between. Exclusive for anybody who's listening to this here. I did download Solo Leveling Season 1, so I might have the season watched by next week as well. So Alex might shit the bed when I say I've watched some anime because he's always trying to get me to watch it. So yeah, we'll see what happens there, but no promises. All right, guys, I'll see you over on Twitch. Bye. Thanks for watching.